Hi guys, in my previous videos I've been talking about the civil service. The institution called the civil service. What does it really mean? I've been talking about that, as well as the characteristics of the civil service. I've been talking about all of that, and in this video I'll be talking about the structure of the civil service. When I say the structure of the civil service, what do I mean? I mean the arrangement, the organization of the staff members, the civil servants, the people that work under the civil service. How are they arranged? Like the senior staff members, the junior staff members, how are they arranged? That's what I'll be talking about in this video. So let's go straight into it. Now, this is the structure of the civil service. The first structure is called the administrative class. I say once again, administrative class. When we talk about the administrative class, they are the staff members that belong to this administrative class. They are the ones that are in charge of making the policies. They formulate the policies. Whatever should be done in the civil service, in every ministry under the civil service, whatever is to be done, the administrative class, they are the ones that formulate the policies. Let's imagine they are to build a particular hospital. Maybe they want to construct road, they want to build libraries or all of that. The administrative class, the staff members that belong to that structure, which is the administrative class, they are the ones in charge of formulating the policies. That's the first one. So some examples, some staff members under that class, we have the director general, we have the permanent secretaries, we have the principal officers, and so forth and so on. So we go straight to the second structure, which is called the executive class. Now, I said the first one is administrative class. They formulate the policies. Now, for the executive class, they are the ones in charge of carrying out the policies. They bring the policy into life and they supervise it. For example, if the administrative class, whenever they say that, okay, we have to build a particular hospital now, we have to build a university, the executive class, they are the ones that will bring that plan, that project, they will bring it into reality by supervising the construction of the road, the building of the hospitals, and so forth and so on. So they are called the executive officers, the senior officers. So we go straight into the third class. The third class is called the professional or technical or specialist class. The professional class, the technical class, or the specialist class, either of the three, you can call them anyone. So this class, they are the ones in charge of doing everything. They are the ones in charge of doing the works. For example, when the administrative class, when they say let us build a hospital, the executive class, they will be the ones to monitor the building of the hospital. Now, after building the hospital, people must work at that hospital. They must work at that hospital, which means they need doctors, they need nurses, and all of that. Now, the people that work there, the doctors, they belong to the professional class because it is their own profession. Now, for example, if you talk about the Ministry of Justice, now we need lawyers, they need judges, and all of them. Those are the people that work in those ministries. They are the professional class. That's that about that. Now we go to the fourth class. The fourth class is called the clerical class. The clerical class. Now, when we say the clerical class, they are the ones in charge of the record keeping. They keep record. For example, if you go to a government-owned school now, you will meet some people like clerks. You will meet people like the typists. They are the ones in charge of keeping records. They type. They make everything available because they are the ones keeping the records. So that is the clerical class. And we go to the last one, which is the lowest one, and that is called the manipulative or messengerial or auxiliary class. That is the lowest class. That's the lowest structure of the civil service. The manipulative class or the messengerial class or the auxiliary class, they are the lowest staff members. So they include the drivers, the messengers, the cleaners, and all of that. So these are the five classes that we have under the structure of the civil service. The first structure is called the administrative class. That is the highest class under the civil service. Now we have the second one called the executive class. The third one called the professional or specialist or technical class. We have the fourth one, which is called the clerical class, and we have the last class, which is the messengerial, auxiliary, or the manipulative class. Thank you.